Welcome to another episode of A Poor Man's Pharmacist. My name is Seth Haslam. I'm a doctor of pharmacy. I work at Preston Drug in Preston, Idaho. Today I wanted to cover some frequently asked questions that we get in the pharmacy. The first question I have is, what if my medications make me sleepy? So this is a very important thing to consider, especially if you do work that requires you being completely aware. If you operate machinery, if you do things of that nature, you'll want to make sure you know how the drug affects you before you use it and then go to work. Next question I get quite often is, can age increase the risk of medication side effects? Yes, it can, especially when it comes to side effects that affect cognition and brain fog. So a lot of those medications that cause that can really amplify that effect in elderly individuals. So yes, it definitely can. As you age more, you're more susceptible to certain side effects of medications. Why do some medications affect my bathroom habits is another question I get. So there are a lot of medications that can cause diarrhea. So I usually recommend that you take them in the morning so that you're not dealing with the diarrhea as you're trying to sleep. Same thing goes for diuretics. Diuretics are commonly used to reduce blood pressure and are used for other conditions as well. So they're going to make you urinate more often. So I recommend taking them in the morning as well so that you're not up all night urinating. Does it matter when I take my medications? Yes. So taking your medications consistently at the same time every day is vitally important. So if the instructions from the doctor are to take it twice daily, separate each dose by 12 hours. If you're told by the doctor to take it 3 times a day, do your best to separate it by 8 hours and so on. And as well, be as consistent as possible in taking those medications at that time. Last question I have that I receive a lot in the pharmacy is, does it matter how I store my medications? Yes, it does. So the one thing I always recommend is do not store your drugs in a bathroom. The reason you don't want to do that is because moisture can affect the purity of the medication. And also, you want to keep your medications away from light. So I recommend not keeping them in a windowsill. If you keep it in a windowsill, then the purity of the medication is compromised. That's all I wanted to cover this week. Well, I'll come back with you next week and we'll talk about some more frequently asked questions. Thanks and have a great week.